morning, Ma'am Tampus. Before anything else, I would like to introduce myself. I am Angel Rose Amos Piñas, taking up Bachelor of Early Childhood Education from Ed 402 MWF 3 to 4 p.m. So the first question is, what is your lesson and why did you choose this lesson? My lesson is about sounds of the animals. I chose this lesson because I believe that learning animal sounds extends a child's vocabulary. Learning this vocabulary at a very young age actually helps a child develop pre-academic and social skills. This lesson will help my students identify various sounds that animals make and the words that are used to describe those sounds. For the second question, how will your lesson contribute in developing lifelong learnings? I would develop lifelong learnings by engaging my students in songs about farm animals. I am teaching them not just the sound it produces, but how to love and care about the creatures in our world. It builds upon their natural curiosity to help them understand that animals also need to be warmed, fed, and cared of. The third question, what innovative teaching pedagogies did you use? I used integrative. This is where my students learn while interacting with others. An integrative approach allows for a cross-fertilization of ideas and concepts that may be new to various others. The whole point is to make discussed concepts applicable to the environment, stretching students' mind to apply the new ideas in challenging situations they might encounter outside the classroom. Were the intended learning outcomes achieved? How did you assess? I believe that I was able to achieve the intended learning outcomes of my lesson. Right after my discussion, I asked my students and they were able to answer about the different animal sounds and were able to adapt those learnings in their day-to-day experiences. So for the last question, if we teach the same lesson, how will you do it differently? If I were given the chance to teach the same lesson, I would like to take my students in the farm for them to see or witness what does a certain animal produce. Also, I would like to incorporate games wherein I will be the one to act out how the way a certain animal moves. It's one way of having an interesting and engaging class that I believe would catch my students' attention and interest. That will be all. Thank you.